for number 84 in your class trick for congruent triangles, it asks you to prove that the triangles are congruent and then list the corresponding parts. So here we have two right triangles given by the marks here in the corners. So we have angle I is congruent to angle G because they are right angles. And so our right angles have the same measure of 90 degrees, and so therefore they must be corresponding angles, or congruent angles, I'm sorry. And then we also have that HI is congruent to JG. And also we have this shared side, HJ, which would be congruent to JH because of the reflexive property of congruence. So here we have the hypotenuse of one triangle, which would be HJ, is congruent to the hypotenuse of the other right triangle. And also we have a pair of congruent legs. And so by the Hypotenuse Leg Theorem, we would have that these two triangles are congruent by hypotenuse leg congruence. So this would mean that we have angle I and angle J that are congruent. Then we would have angle H and angle J of the other triangle that are congruent, and we would have that angle J and angle H of the second triangle are congruent, and this also means that the corresponding sides are congruent. So we have side IH is congruent to side GJ. Then HJ is congruent to side JH. And our remaining would be IJ. Segment IJ is congruent to segment GH. And so these are all of our corresponding angles and sides.